Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? It has been a minute since we have just sat down and talked about Auburn football, Auburn basketball, anything going on in the world of Auburn. That is what we are going to do in this second video of the day. First of all, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this video, if we should do more videos like this for schools like Alabama, LSU, Clemson, South Carolina off the top of my head. All of those schools, let me know what you think, or we should do a series with this in the comments down below. What we're going to talk about is the needs going into the offseason. We're going to talk about who's coming in from the portal. We're going to talk about who's going out. We're going to talk about what needs to happen for Auburn to start winning football games in this video. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, all of that good stuff. Tomorrow, probably 2 videos, maybe just 1, not sure yet, but we are planning to do a start-sit fantasy week for championship weekend. We're going to talk about fantasy football along with giving our NFL predictions for tomorrow as well. The weekend games, obviously, Thursday Night Football, all of that stuff. Stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll probably play 2 EA Sports College Football different dynasties, and Friday, we'll probably play 1 and have 1 video out for you guys as well. So, if you guys are new to the channel, obviously, again, be sure to like, subscribe, turn that bell on. Let's go ahead, though, and hop right in to this Auburn football needs video, I guess is what we will call it. Alright, so I first want to start this video off by saying rest in peace, of course, to Brother Chet Williams. He was a longtime Auburn football pastor. He's touched a lot of the players on and off the field. He's in the Auburn program very much, so I just want to say rest in peace to that. Hopefully, the Auburn family can continue on his legacy as well. Now, let's go ahead and get into this Auburn football transfer portal update video, stuff like that. Alright, so, starting out with the negatives, we're going to talk about all the negatives first, and then we'll talk about what's coming in. We got a lot of guys that are coming in right now. So, starting off, outgoing, Hank Brown, Holden Garner, Walker White, right? The 30 quarterbacks in our quarterback room from last year are pretty much all gone. I think it's just because Hugh Freeze decided to start Peyton Thorne when things weren't going so well, and they wanted to get some playing time. Most definitely, they deserved a shot at that one as well. Now, who else is leaving? Laquan Robinson, TJ Lindsley, Caleb Wooden, Antonio Kite. He's been dismissed from the team earlier in the season. Obviously, EJ Harris, Michael Riley, Caleb Burton, Camden Brown, Gage Keys, Grant Hilgio, and Amaris Williams. Amaris Williams is one of those guys where you're going to be very shocked that he entered the portal. He's going to be one of those guys that you wanted to keep because he did play a lot of games this year, and he has gotten better every single game. Caleb Burton's a big loss to that wide receiver room. If you're asking me, Camden Brown as well is in there. EJ Harris, he was really good on the defensive side of the ball in some situations, so there's that right there. That's the outgoing. Now, let us talk about the incoming transfer portal pluses that we just got, at least for this week. Now, keep in mind, the transfer portal closes on December 28th, I believe. So there's a very short window for players to get in, get visits, and transfers. Then we'll talk about who Auburn's in contention for still with the transfer portal open as well. Incoming, Jackson Arnold, quarterback out of Oklahoma. Ashton Daniels, quarterback. Xavier Chaplin, Mason Murphy, Darrell Robinson, Rayon Strader, Tajay Seymour, and Hudson Cath as well. So, 8 guys incoming so far. Obviously, On 3 has Auburn as the #1 recruiting class in the SEC right now. Maybe even in the country. I'll have to look at that one. But it is definitely #1 in the SEC right now as I am recording this video at 1:23 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. So, Auburn getting good dogs. Obviously, we have a couple quarterbacks. I would like 1 more quarterback just to be safe. Now, obviously, Jackson Arnold, Ashton Daniels has 1 year of eligibility left. I'm not sure who's going to compete for that starting quarterback position. There's 5-star Deuce Knight, 5-star Jackson Arnold. Ashton Daniels has been a really good, solid option as well. And I believe that's it for right now. So, I would like Auburn to get 1 more quarterback, and I think we'd be okay. Get a guy like Malik Murphy, who took his visit to Auburn last week. He said he really liked it. Obviously, Miami is in contention for Malik Murphy as well. and there's that one right there as well. Now, if you guys did not see, an in-state transfer from Alabama, Jalen Mbakwe, just entered the portal. There's rumors that he has a seven-figure dollar deal is what they're saying to another school. I'm interested to see what that school is going to be. Obviously, it's probably a long shot that Auburn would get him on the defensive side of the ball, but hey, it is what it is. So, obviously, there's a lot more positive than a lot more negative if you are asking me. Yes, we lost a couple of guys on defense, but think about it. A lot of these recruiting classes, these 25s, 26s especially, is going to be defensive linemen, linebackers. Auburn has a couple of the best linebackers in the country right now, and Shadarius Tootle right now from Cottage Hill Christian, and of course a couple other ones from like Maryland, stuff like that are coming in for this 2026 class, which is the next class up after this 2025 class. So, again, you're also getting guys like Malik Autry on the defensive side of the ball, and Quan Fagans, who I saw this past weekend play as well. Obviously, you didn't hit on the Neum Alford sweepstakes, but you're still getting guys in there that are definitely capable of making plays. So, is defense really a need for Auburn right now? No, but it definitely would be a lot more to have. Now, with that said, quarterback is definitely a need right now if you're the Auburn Tigers. Obviously, you got Jackson Arnold, who was a 5-star coming out of high school, and in his freshman year of college, he was going to be the senior, right, for Oklahoma. He was going to revive their program, get them to 7, 8, 9, 10 wins on the season. Well, you lose all 7 of your wide receivers. That's not a very good start. You lose your offensive coordinator middle of the season. That's also not good. And then on top of that, your starting offensive guard goes down as well. So Jackson Arnold had it rough at Oklahoma. Now, again, do I think he's going to ball out in his first game as an Auburn Tiger and put up numbers? No. But, again, he's capable of making us win games when it comes down the stretch. We saw this last season with Peyton Thorne, the exact opposite. Well, we were in 1 or 2 game possession situations where Peyton Thorne just couldn't get the job done. And, of course, that's where a lot of the fans got mad, was that we didn't have a quarterback to finish us down the stretch. I think Jackson Arnold can get you there. I think with Ashton Daniels' experience, he can teach Deuce Knight, maybe even a little bit to Jackson Arnold as well. Not sure who's going to be the starting quarterback. But, again, I just think that bringing in 2 quarterbacks is really solid, and 1 more quarterback would be the goal for Hugh Freeze and their staff as well. So, obviously, the quarterback room consists of Deuce Knight, Jackson Arnold, Ashton Daniels right now. We'll see what that goes as well later on. Now, a player that Auburn is in very much contention for right now, Eric Kendricks. If you guys do not know who he is the best player in the transfer portal right now, the wide receiver out of Georgia Tech. He has played really solid football last year for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. He's down to 4 schools: Georgia, Auburn, LSU, and I believe Miami in there as well. So, he's down to 4 schools. Hopefully Auburn can get in there, get that sweepstakes, get another Keandre Lambert-Smith type of guy for Jackson Arnold to throw to. Obviously, with you being a senior, you're probably going to get a little bit more of the reps over, say, Cam Coleman, Perry Thompson, Bryce Kane, all of those guys as well. So, Eric Kendricks would be nice to have. Another thing that would be nice to have is a kicker. We need a kicker out of the transfer portal. Now, again, we do have a 5-star kicker coming in from this 2025 class, but I think we need a very experienced kicker, if you're asking me, and we shall see what the Auburn Tigers do with that one as well. Defensive side, we're really good. We'll be solid over there. Really, your transition is the offensive side of the football if you are Hugh Freeze and this coaching staff, and that is what Auburn needs to focus on when it comes to winning games and being a college football program run by the right people. Alright, that is going to be it for this Auburn football video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on, as of course we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Let me know, again, what you thought of it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on. As we're on the topic of Auburn, I'm going to leave you with this. Game day for the Auburn Tigers men's basketball team, taking on Georgia State. Going to be a fun one at Neville. Probably going to be a blowout, but late start time, obviously. Tickets are cheap. Get out there if you can. See the boys in action. It should be a fun time and Auburn should definitely get the win there. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on. See you guys in NFL predictions tomorrow for this week 17.